Hold on, let me throw this nade up in here real quick. Let me kind of handle up on this real quick because they healing. All they do is pocket heal in this game. But look, as always, homies, I appreciate you guys for clicking on the video. A lot to talk about. I've been wanting to talk about this topic. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the video. As always, make sure you guys drop a thumbs up on the video if you guys enjoyed. So one of the main things I've been getting asked for quite a while since I've been playing the finals, I put hundreds of hours into this game, is why isn't the game as big as it should be? Why is it losing numbers? Why is it dying off so quickly? Blah, 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 blah. All of that good old jazz, right? So one of the main reasons why the finals isn't where it should be and kind of why it's falling off, let's hit some major key points real quick, right? We got bullet point number 1 coming out. We got the developers. We got the devs on how they establish out updates and kind of like what they go through. So one of the main things you want to pay attention to is kind of like when they drop content, right? They drop in content, things like the solo, the steal the spotlight, then the solo mode, bank it. Doesn't go over well with the player base. It isn't nice. The solo modes kind of suck in the game. It doesn't matter if you or the 1% of your friends actually kind of like it. To say that it sounds good or say that it's fun or whatever and you want to run invisibility with shotguns all day, it's not fun for the player base. So that's actually one of the main things that kind of go right there. Now, one of the other things that really go on with this game is the competitors. So you got Apex, you got Fortnite, as much as you might think Fortnite's not a competitor. You got Call of Duty, and you got Tekken, Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. Any new game that freaking drop is a competitor, especially when games like this isn't really pushing out anything. Now, one of the main things about this game is that this game should be doing a lot better because Apex isn't doing great right now. And I love Apex. So Apex isn't doing good. It's at its all-time low in Apex. And this one still isn't booming. Why? Because people are jumping elsewhere. They're jumping to other games. And I just want to point out this little key thing. This could just be a me thing. Naming the game the finals is kind of stupid. As much as I love the game, it's kind of stupid. I'm rocking with a 3.1 KD up in here. I'm kind of nasty, run with the sniper or whatever, the LH1. It's kind of nasty, but using the name the finals is kind of dumb. A lot of people don't even know like what's going on or what the game is really about. They just kind of like look at it to see like what's happening. Another thing that's kind of like happening here is that people don't want to change over from their main game. So you got people who love Apex. They love Apex because of their visuals. They love Apex just because of what Apex delivers, and they don't want to come over to play something else like the finals. So the game kind of missed out on that front too, kind of like how everything else starts. Now, when you look at a game like the finals, you would think like, yo, it's beautiful. It's very optimized. If you say it's not optimized, it's just, you know, it's your PC. It's the goddamn skins are amazing, bro. Like if you think about the skins, the game make you want to spend money. The skins and everything that they do, it looks beautiful. The destruction and just the aesthetics of the game is what makes people stay. The gunfights feel good. When I snipe and kill someone, bro, it feels good. It feels like I really earned a kill, and that's what makes the finals feel so good to me. Overall, it's just a solid game. Now, this game has been skating and holding around 3.1 to 6.7K on Twitch, which is low, but also it's a brand new IP. And it needs time, which is the number one thing of promotion for the devs to actually push it out there. There should have already been in some Twitch rivals. Should have been a lot more marketing for the game because it looked like they take a lot of time to actually put everything else in the game, and everything else looks very high quality. Like when you see things like this, like, you know, I'm probably like one of the best snipers you'll ever see. I promise you. Don't even trip. I got you. I'm telling you. But the thing about this is that this should be a lot better. It should be a lot bigger. But you also got to understand the marketing time is that it's around when games are actually being good when on release. Except that dusty goddamn Jujutsu Kaisen game. That game sucks, and if you're playing it and you say it's good, you're a liar. But other than that, it's overall good. It's a solid game. I think it should be bigger, but people who only play Overwatch don't want to leave. People who only play Apex don't want to leave, and some migrate over, but it's not enough to actually boost the game category. So what Twitch is holding, what Steam is losing, these are the people that love the game that play over. Now you got Tekken that drops. You have people that's just jumping from different games. You got Grand Blue that just dropped. So it makes it hard for the game to hold a brand new consistent number. And they just dropped a brand new event, and the brand new event scaled them up to 10 Okay, now the thing is their version of marketing is when they pay other big streamers to go play it to try to get their community to go over to it. They need different marketing than that, right? This should already be showing the esports. This should already be showing the Twitch rivals and different things going on. If you're going to market it on Twitch, make sure you host big events. They do drops. Drops kind of boost the directory as well for players that are reoccurring already in the game, but they ain't really doing nothing. It's not really bringing in too many new players, kind of like household familiar names that are sticking around, jumping from stream to stream to stream. Now, I feel like this game could be bigger, but it needs the devs to actually stay on top of it. I love how quick they nerf and buff things and try to help the player base out with that. They're doing good on that. I think the only thing that's slacking is the marketing. You know, that's all I can say. It's cool all around, you know? And how long is this season? This season long as heck. This season feels long as heck, but like one of the major things for me is that I always feel like when a game takes too long to update, bro, it kind of misses out and it pushes the player base away, right? Now, one of the main things in here is that you got to make sure to diversify. You got to switch up to make sure that the sweaties aren't really in with the casuals. And this goes for every single game. If you want to keep players around, you need to make sure that your casuals are just doing casual things, having a good time, trying different builds, not running meta things, you know, because the meta people in here feel like they're important, but they're really not. They're kind of like less than 1% of people who are actually important, and people notice them because they're actually nobodies. And that's with every game. Meta people are not the main bread and butter. So you want to focus mainly on the casual. Make sure that the events are good. Make sure that the new modes are good. Make sure that the skins are cool. They look good. The skins are great. These are the things that's going to keep players coming back, making them feel making them want to be invested in your game. So I see a lot of people compare this game to like Hyperscape, right? When you compare this to like Hyperscape, it's not it's not necessarily the same, I should say. The thing about Hyperscape is that Hyperscape was very fast movement, quick. Ubisoft kind of just used the same exact buildings as they used in their previous games to make a world for it, which was just remade models, and it was kind of boring, right, with Hyperscape. And Hyperscape didn't do any real promotion the way that they should have, and it just came and dropped out of nowhere. They try to do the whole Apex effect by just dropping a game out of nowhere and hoping it blows up, but Apex is just like one of the few to really do it like that. And this game, I think, had like 3 or something betas, but even though it had betas and it really came out differently, it's still not being pushed heavily enough to really get people to come over. So that's why the Steam numbers are dropping so fast and the people on Twitch are dropping so fast. And then also, a lot of streamers aren't really sticking through playing the game. It's not playing the game because it has a hive mindset to it. A hive mind mindset, which is, if you don't know what a hive mind mindset is, it's kind of like the people that just kind of like lingers here and feel like everything has to be this or that way. And if it's not that way, then you're not playing correctly, which they forget that you need people to just kind of like jump in, have fun, play random things to kind of help the community grow, you know? So do I see this game being bigger later? After good marketing, yeah. After good marketing, it could be fire, you know? But would I like to see it be bigger? Yeah, I think it's a great game. I think it's pretty solid. The mechanics feel cool, little things that they can shave out and fix here and there, but overall, it's a great game. And the cool thing about this game is that you have Apex, you have Call of Duty, you have Overwatch, and this game fits directly in the middle to make itself different from every single one of those other shooters that's out there. And that's why I feel like it has a good spot, and the devs are actually onto like a great product, and they should really push it more because it diversifies itself to be completely different, feel different than all of those other games. You know what I'm saying? So other than that, I really do enjoy this game. I think it's fun, man, and I hope something else changes along with it, and I hope the numbers grow, you know. And you guys let me know in the comment section, are you guys playing the finals? Other than that, bro, drop a thumbs up on the video. I really appreciate y'all, you know what I'm saying, type beat, type shit, trying to slide back into this YouTube life. You already know the vibes. Okay, love you, bye, take care. Oh, wait, do I just say bye like that, or do I just like wave? Do I wave? Do I just like, what about like